Hello, all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. How are you guys doing? So, Ascendant Master Odin coming through. I don't know if he came through in the last read with the Pisces full moon, but he's coming through again. Psychic opening, third eye opening, okay? The steps are being gifted to you and given to you this week through your intuition. Whatever creative pursuits, whatever little space you went to with that Pisces full moon a couple of weeks ago, whatever ideas were coming through, whatever creative energy was flowing through you, because it was a great time for you guys for creative expression, for music, for playing with your creative side and then giving yourself the permission to be creative. It's like now with this week and our Virgo new moon, that's a super moon, and the Virgo sun, and then the Neptune in Pisces, it's like being able to actually bring this into momentum, this energy, being able to map out the steps and the plan to like bring all of these creative ideas, bringing all of the things that we have put into motion into place, allowing them to sort of to keep going, okay? Not conforming to the world, but really allowing ourselves to like go down this pathway even more so. What did you find during that Pisces full moon that really lit you up, that allowed you to tap into your emotions and allow your emotions to be recreated in this beautiful, magical way, and allowed you to channel your energy in this way and in this outlet? Where did you find that joy? Because that joy is meant to be your purpose, and that's how you guys are meant to gift the world this magic, is through those outlets and through that energy. So it's really this week about creating the structure of how I'm meant to continue down this path. Your intuition is opening up, psychic awareness, dreams are off the charts for you guys as always, but dreams coming in, clearing away this lack of trust in yourself, self-perfectionism, self-doubt, self-criticism coming through very loudly, allowing yourself to forgive yourself, forgive the world for not seeing you. A lot of you guys have become like hard or put up your walls or your structures and like sort of retreated and sort of are afraid of the world, or shifted and changed and molded yourself to not allowing yourself to be the unique expression that you came here to be, based on the conditioning of the world, based on the way that you've been received by the world, based on it's almost like teasing. Maybe when you were younger, I'm getting a group of the water signs were teased, were bullied when they were younger, they weren't accepted, they were kind of made fun of for being weird or out there having this or that. And there's also part of them, especially with this Virgo energy, which is the opposite sign of Pisces, so our last full moon, it is more of this groundedness, this structure, this perfectionist, this analytical thing. So now we can have the tendency, water signs, to be analyzing, over-analyzing everything again. Okay, this is even going for water placements in Venus, because a lot of that creative energy comes from our Venus placement. So a lot of that creative energy that was being brewed and stirred and put into momentum with the Pisces new moon or full moon is now circling back around. So it's can be for those Venus placements as well of water signs. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Venus, as well as Sun, Moon, and Rising, and even North Node for you guys. And so there can be this energy of like now over-analyzing your work, thinking that it's not good enough, being embarrassed to put it out there, being over-analytical of it with this energy. So it's really like letting go of the energies that are sort of making you self-sabotage. Your creative energy is your gift to this world. The way that you channel your emotions and the way that you channel all of your energy into these creative gifts and pursuits that allow you to feel connected and in tune and safe and in charge of things, and really allow you to have this clarity where you're transcending the physical world and coming into your own space, where you're really coming into transformation right before the present moment. That is what you're here to give other people. And it doesn't matter if it's healing modalities and healing tools. This is going to be awakening the healer in a lot of the water signs. So healing abilities coming through really strongly. If you do Reiki, energy healing is going to be off the charts for you guys this week, because you guys are meant to use your watery, emotional, in tune and in touch energy, the fluidity of the flow of your energy, and the creative energy, life force energy is connected to our power, okay, our power center. You are meant to use this power, this creative energy, this creative flow to bring healing to the world. It is qualified. You are qualified. There is no doubt about it. Okay, come a little bit out of that sensitivity, crawl a little bit out of the hole. Yes, you're sensitive, but there's no need to protect yourself. Allow yourself to forgive the world for whatever it's made you think that you needed to be so that you can be yourself. And this is really about forgiving yourself for the judgment, for the sort of confinement, for the way that you have held yourself back from really allowing yourself to pursue your psychic and intuitive abilities, your healing gifts, and your creative energy. And healing the trust of the self, healing the trust and connection to spirit, and healing your trust with the world. You guys have been disconnected from the world and being able to trust the material plane and the world around you and people around you for so long. You guys have had your guard up because I've told you to do this and told you to be this and told you. It's like these arrows shooting at you of this, and this is not right. And you guys are like, I'm so sensitive. So this energy is about letting the guard down and beginning to forgive yourself, because you guys have self-inflicted a lot of that, mirroring that back to yourself as well. But beginning to open up to the world again, sharing your gifts with the world. A lot of the times you guys have retreated and hid your gifts away. It's time to open up and share your gifts with the world. It's time to be of service in the way that you've been called, and it's allowing you to step forward and step into your mission and purpose, allowing you to take the lead in the intuitive notion and way that you are here to be. Your emotions are your power, your creative energy is your power. You guys are powerful healers, and at this time the world needs your healing, the world needs your perspective, the world needs your sensitivity, and you are here to empower others to become sensitive again, because we have become so detached from our sensitivity that we've seen emotions as the enemy, and you are here to say no, this is the power. So in your sensitivity, you need to gain that momentum and trust and strength within your emotional essence and begin to open up, coming out of the shell, coming out of hiding, to share your gifts with the world. Again, just reiterating, circling back everything that you were giving yourself. It's like Pisces full moon, giving yourself permission to do it, to tap into it, to focus on that without needing to do this or this. And now with this Virgo new moon this week, and this week's energy, it's like coming out of the shell to share that with other people, getting over our fear of other people taking from us, okay? People can't take from you. People cannot take from you, okay? They cannot. It's time to rewrite that energy. People cannot take from you if you're giving to them. And this need to give and to serve others when it's not reciprocated, because a lot of the times water signs are at this emotional depth and understanding, and a lot of people cannot meet them there. When they show up for other people, they show up. They're all in, okay? And they go all in. And when other people can't go all in and meet them at that depth, they feel wounded. They feel like, I can't trust you anymore. They push the world, they push the person, they push everything away, and they kind of retreat inward. You have to rewrite the way that you are serving other people. And this moon, this Virgo moon, is helping you rewrite that and find forgiveness for the distorted version of which you've seen service. So it's really about being able to put your gifts out there, coming out of your shell, 1. 2, allowing yourself to see that when you're giving with the expectation of receiving in return, that's not being of service. And that just creates the same wounds and same cycles of mistrust within you. This is really about giving with the freedom of your heart without expectation, to allow yourself to have an outlet to share everything that is coming through you, to share your gifts, and to help and assist other people that are in that state, to awaken them to meet you where you are. That's how it works. It starts with you owning that power and that gift, okay? So really rewriting the script of what service is and what it looks like, because when we're giving with a need to receive in return, that's distorted. When we're giving with no expectation for the benefit of helping others, we find this greater sense of fulfillment and power. We find this greater energy. Others want and need what you have and what you're tapped into and what you're tuned into, okay? The world needs it. Your job, your purpose, is to open up and not be so restrictive with your gifts, to share them with the world. Nobody is going to take, steal, or deplete you from anything, okay? That's a distorted feminine energy. That's a distorted feminine energy. So we're healing the distorted energy of the divine feminine within you guys this round. This is also within yourselves. Healing abandonment issues, healing self-sabotage issues, and codependency issues. Because when we're relying on someone else to give us what we need, that's when it's created that mistrust. When we are just giving to give, to pour, to nurture, to grow everybody around us, to meet us where we are, as this instructor, as this leader, as this healer, as this teacher, for the goodness of humanity within our heart, reconnecting with humanity, that's when things shift and change and you see, oh, I have the power. I'm not handing my power to give it, to have them give me it back in this codependent cycle and vicious toxicity. And this is also coming through with addiction issues as well. Tapping into substances, tapping into addiction, escaping my reality, retreating into these substances, alcohol, drugs, marijuana, whatever it may be, even like exercise, okay? Can be food, anything can really be an addiction for a water sign. That serves television, that serves as a video games, as a distraction, okay? So this energy is about pulling away from needing to distract yourself from what you're feeling, pulling back in your power to allow it to align with the steps that are coming in before you. You are super, super intuitively charged at this time. Ascended Master Odin coming through to say that the water energies with this moon, it's all about creating this structure. A lot of the times you have this ability to sort of feel into this and feel into that and sort of be really free flowing, that plans don't actually take place and take shape. So this is this time of bringing your intuition, bridging it with the masculine energies, bridging the masculine and the feminine, healing the distorted feminine to bridge with the masculine, to trust the masculine energy of the momentum of the action-oriented energies. It's almost like that connection between the divine feminine and masculine energies for the water signs has been like off kilter. There's been this distorted feminine of codependency, and then this like wound around the masculine energy that I can't trust this energy, and it's led to the imbalance within the physical being itself, because we all have these energies within us. So you guys really need to heal the momentum with the action-oriented energies, with the groundedness, with the root chakra, with the solar plexus, with the sacral chakra, with the earth star chakra. Connect with nature is going to help you ground these energies, and it's going to help you take momentum, sharing, action, taking action on the creative energies, the healing energies, your gifts, the psychic abilities that are being awakened with you at this time. Forgiving yourself for not doing it sooner, forgiving yourself for holding yourself back, forgiving yourself for having this mistrust in yourself and in the world, because it is mirroring. Okay, the mistrust that we have with the world is the lack of trust we have in ourselves. Believing in yourself, being confident in yourself, so kind of saying, you know what, I don't give a shit what other people think of me, which will be coming in heavily for you guys with the October 1st Aries full moon. Just a heads up. And working on that now can help bring it faster into momentum for you guys, so you can actually see the action taking momentum then. But right now it's really about being able to just kind of say, I don't really give a shit anymore about what other people think. I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to be emotional. I'm going to be open. I'm going to share what I've been working on. I'm going to share my gifts, and I'm not going to share them with the expectation of someone else giving me what I need, but I'm going to emotionally support myself by cheering my own self on, by believing in my own self, by showing up for my own self, and taking the steps and actions necessary for my gifts to be put out there and to create momentum in my life. So that's what's happening there, water signs. Let's get into the cards. Trusting other people. Just a side note, I'm gonna put this back, but time to collaborate and Spirit popped out with some other cards. But yeah, trusting other people to help you on your journey, opening up to receive assistance on your journey with creating the momentum, opening up to serve other people. It's time to collaborate, time to help others without this distorted view. And a lot of you, there's a group of you that like gives and pours into other people, and there's this bitterness now that you haven't been receiving as much back. That's that distorted feminine, okay? That's the distorted feminine where she only acts when she's getting what she needs back, because there's a need to receive from someone else, codependency cycles. So when we're giving and we're doing and we're being of true service, we're not expecting anything in return. And that's a really hard thing for ourselves to grasp, because our world has told us that's not how it works. But if you dig into the depths of your soul, water signs, you know, you like to just, when we are aligned with the depth of our soul and we're all in and we're giving our all, that's where we feel most aligned, and that's where we feel the most fulfillment, when we're actually able to reach and impact other people and help stir something within them that creates that depth within them, or that fraction of the depth within them. That's what actually gives us fulfillment. Not giving and trying to have someone meet us where we are, but helping them, guiding them to where we are. And that's what you guys are really here to do. You guys are the leaders. You guys are, a lot of you, there's a huge, massive group of water signs that have come before their time, because you are the future. You're here to help people understand the unseen realm that lives beyond the material world. And this energy is just healing your relationship to the material world and humanity. So, yes, let's get into the cards. Water signs, water signs. Ooh. Water signs, just confirming everything we already know. Water signs. Woo. And of course, the cards just reiterate everything we just talked about. So let's dive into it. We got Cat Spirit, claim your independence. Codependency issues, let's heal them, guys. We're healing and working on the codependency issues so that you can understand that you have everything within you already, that you have the strength, that you have the love, that you have the tools, that you have the opportunities, that you have the power within you to accomplish anything that you are looking for in the external realm. It's time that we begin to see that we do not need to wait for others to show up for us to take momentum and action to realize our gifts. It is time that we understand that we are the gift, and that our recognition of ourself and our gifts is needed at this time more than anyone else. It's time that we begin to see that our love can fill our cup, that our power is the power that we have been looking for, that our own love is the love that we have been desiring. It's time to go within and start seeing that you have the power within you to create the action, momentum, love that you have been desiring. This is all about finding yourself, going within and seeing that you have the power within your emotional availability and vulnerability to rekindle the flame of your cosmic essence, allowing you to awaken your intuition and your intuitive gifts, to see them as the gifts that they are, moving forward with the power of your heart and allowing it to see that you are not here to allow the world to shift and change your energy, but you are here to be a way shower that shifts and changes the energy of the world. You are here to trigger people, and that is what's happening with you. Okay, a lot of the water energies, it's almost like we go into this retreat of like, oh crap, this person was an asshole to me, this person's reaction was an asshole to me, and I go in my car and I'm like, oh my gosh, the world's a piece of shit, and I cry and I ask myself, what is wrong with me? One group, or I am like, the world is such a scary bullshit place. But water signs, you have to understand that you have the power, and the power of your perception affects the world around you. You guys have a really powerful auras at this time, and the perception is everything. So claim your independence at this time to see the world through the lenses of the higher self, okay? Your energy, we're gonna put this one first because this is coming through with this. Peacock Spirit, let it shine, opening your heart. Your energy, kind of tying those two in together. Your energy, all three of them together, but anyways, your energy, the Virgo energy is coming through, overanalyzing things. Can you tell? Anyways, so your energy is meant to trigger people. You're not here to make people comfortable, and we have to get over that people-pleasing, codependent bullshit of like, oh, this person isn't being nice to me. No, guess what? Your light, your energy, your light, let it shine. Your light is here to trigger people. You're here to trigger fucking people. I'm sorry I'm being so direct, but Spirit, your guides, the energies are just like, be freaking cutthroat. We can't play nice anymore with this energy, because it's like, oh, is that a sign, or what does this mean, or what does that mean, or I need answers, and they're giving you your answers right here through me, and they're being very, very cutthroat about it. So I hope that you guys respect me, because I love you all. But Spirit's like, look, you're gonna trigger the shit out of people. You're gonna make people pissed off. People are not going to always be nice to you. That's something that you have to see as your power. You have to see that as like, yep, that's right, I'm triggering that person. Why? Because I'm so in my light, I'm so in my power, that here I am being the light, holding the light, embodying this light, not letting it shift, change, and rearrange based on their reaction of me, but knowing and understanding that because I am so in tune and in touch with things, I'm going to trigger the shadows of other people. And it's not about me, it's not inflicted on me, it's in my presence, it's in my aura, and it's who I've come to be. Allowing yourself to open up your heart and see that as and be proud of this. Being proud of your ability to be tapped in and tuned into your emotional spectrum and your heart, always allowing your heart to take the lead, no longer allowing yourself to become one with the material world, but here to influence the material world in and of itself. Rise up and take action. Allowing yourself to move with the fluidity of the world and the intuition that is being gifted to you at this time, to rise up into the leadership potential that it is gifting you at this momentum in time, so that you can be the revolutionary leaders of the new age. The revolutionary healers, the revolutionary teachers. You understand empaths. Water signs, a large percentage of empaths are going to have strong water placements in their chart. And they are some of the most disempowered people in the world. But they are some of the most powerful people in the world. And they are some of the most spiritually gifted people in the world. The most gifted healers, the most gifted creatives, the most gifted channels, the most gifted alchemists. But our world has disempowered them. Time to take the power back. Let your heart shine and allow yourself to see that this is the glory and gift that you have been given, and allowing it to spread out into the world allows yourself to illuminate and create massive trajectory of change in the world. This is a power. Again, Wombat Spirit, be at home. Again, be at home within yourself. Be accepting of yourself and your emotions, seeing them as your gifts, seeing them as your power, seeing them as the superhero trait that you're here to embody. Okay, allowing yourself to become home in your power, allowing yourself to see that you're not here again to be influenced by the world, but to influence the world. Knowing that when you trigger people, you're doing your job. Knowing that you're not here to be reliant on the world to define who you are and to give you accreditation for your emotions and give you permission to feel what you're feeling, but you are here to do that for the world. It's time to change the trajectory of the path here and begin to open up and forgive the misunderstanding that has come from that dynamic being flipped with the world for many. And it's time to forgive the world for disempowering you. It's time to forgive the world and blaming and accusing others for taking away your power and making you feel as though you couldn't give yourself the permission to be yourself. Because this was all part of the plan and part of the lesson as well. This was part of the awakening. It was part of your essence of being able to understand the other side of things and understand the other side of humanity. You had to become in this disempowered state to understand what it feels like to internalize all of your emotions and sort of lock yourself away and be able to not feel comfortable in the world around you, to feel outcasted in the world, and being able to find this place where you're settling and conforming to the world around you. You had to begin to overcome that path and begin to awaken again to your intuitive essence and your creative energies and powers, your wackiness, your weirdness, your out of the box sort of ways and traits, and your darkness. Okay? To see and to show others that there is nothing wrong with this, that this is who we've been created to be. And when you own your power, water signs, you guys are a force to be reckoned with in this world. You got a big mission and purpose, and this is all about serving others. So mission and purpose coming through really strongly this week for the water signs. It's going to be coming really, really, really clear to you through the third eye, through the intuition, through the emotion, through the feeling. Where have you felt disempowered? Where is the biggest moment where you felt your power was taken away? Where is the biggest distortion and lie that you've believed in your entire life, and where did it hinder you? Where has your biggest hurt? Where is your illness? Where is illness manifested in your life? Where has addiction manifested in your life? Your wounds, your trauma, these sensitivities, they are your gateway. They are the key to unlocking the ability to step into your soul mission and purpose and into your power. So this week is really teaching you to embody that, to awaken to that, to reclaim your power, and to ground all of the dreamy creative energy, and to begin to take momentum, to take steps towards bringing it outward into the world, healing distorted energies, and also gifting you this ability to understand how you're here to serve others at this time. Really excited for you guys. It's a big week. It can feel a little intense. Allow yourself to move through whatever emotions are coming through, and come out of the box and share your energies, share your gifts, share what the heck is happening. Guarantee you, when you share what you're feeling with other people or on a platform, you're gonna see tons of other people being, oh crap, I've been feeling that too. And you create this structure not only for other people to feel welcome and feel understood and seen and heard, which is what a lot of you guys have wanted. You understand, oh, it's not just me. The world, there's other people out here that feel exactly as I do. And that's where you begin to see, whoa, okay, I get it now. So things clicking into place, trust your intuition, a lot of clearing of the distorted energies in the dream state, reliving past situations and relationships, jobs, friendships, etc. A lot to do with relationships, kind of purging in the dream state. So if you're dreaming of past situations, relationships, and scenarios, that's what's going on for you guys. Sending you so much love. Hoping that you have a beautiful week, and happy new moon in Virgo. I will see you guys on the other side.